If you don't pay that 50 cents, we're gonna just slap the shipping label right on the order sheet, and it's good to go.
Adam, people were saying that the prices are kind of hard to read on the website.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it looked all right, but let's go check something out real quick.
It's by Mario Rabbit.
Like that price is fine, but it's this price.
Oh, I guess.
So, we're gonna fix it.
Okay.
All right, guys. So, Kyle and I played Pokemon together on his live stream on Twitch last night. And it was super, super fun. We're gonna do it again tonight, but obviously this video doesn't go up until the next day. So, we're planning...
Saturday is when you'll see this.
Yeah, so Saturday evening on his Twitch, there's a link in the description to it. Make sure you go and follow. We're gonna be playing Pokemon together.
Yeah, so we'll be in voice chat. You won't see Cooper, unfortunately.
But you'll hear me.
Yeah. So you can interact with Cooper. He'll be able to see you chatting and stuff like that.
And it's gonna be really, really awesome. So the games are really, really fun, and the multiplayer makes it 10 times better.
Yeah.
So if you
we
want
already
to...
caught shinies.
Yeah, we both caught one yesterday. Super cool. If you want to come and hang out and check out the game and chat with us and have some fun, link in the description to Kyle's Twitch.
Yeah.
Make sure you go follow. And we'll be starting around
8-ish.
Around 8-ish, sometime
Pacific
around there.
time.
Pacific time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's going to be 11. It's going to be 11 p.m. for you on the East Coast, but it's going to be fun. So make sure you go and check it out.
Yeah.
First two trade-ins of the day, guys. We got a Switch Lite, came with a case, and it came with these 3 games. And then the second trade that I worked on right after were these 3 games. And could you guess what both people traded these in for? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Ryan, what happened?
So I grabbed a case and it looked like it had water damage, and I opened it up to like see like if it was like moldy, and it was, but it smelled horrible, like cat urine. It was bad. It was so bad. And Kyle luckily grabbed it from me and threw it away from me. But now I'm gonna wash my hands.
Good. Get them clean. Let's go into the bathroom with Ryan.
Hey, I'd like to trade in those.
Where did you get these?
Do you guys take these? I think they have your logo on them, so I thought.
What?
Yeah,
You're supposed to have those.
I thought you guys would want them because you
No,
have logos on it.
Ryan, we have to give him $5 each because that's what we sell them for.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Do you want 20s?
Sure. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, those 2. Yeah.
No. You know what? I'm just gonna have to pass on them. We don't have enough money for all these Gashapon tokens.
Abby, what did we do?
We moved the vinyl. So
What kind?
there was a lot of vinyl in here, and it was all stacked up really wonky and weird. So we put the expensive stuff in here, and then the rest of it went into the milk crate.
Yeah.
And now people can browse it, and it has these really cool little vinyl covers, so everything's protected. Got some Power Stone in there. Got Snake Rattle and Roll, Quinoa, all the good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta ship his order now that the battery's done. But since the ship in a box feature on the website, people aren't buying it enough, so we have a new ship in a bubble mailer that is gonna be 50 cents. So if you don't pay that 50 cents, we're gonna just slap the shipping label right on the order sheet, and it's good to go.
It's a joke, guys. Freaking calm down.
Yeah, right here.
Sup guys, got a staff pick for you. This time, it's Pixel Junk's Monsters 2. Oh man, I did that horrible. Anyways, this is another tower defense. I know I brought up Plants vs. Zombies before, but this one's quite different from that one. You're like this little guy that runs around and you're free roaming, and you have to like run up to a area to like build a tower and stuff. You have to like tear down trees and stuff to build towers. It's kind of different from like Plants vs. Zombies in a way that like the zombies are just going from left to right. But this one, they like have a trail that they go. They can come from like multiple areas, but they're all going towards your main spot where you have like your like villagers that you're trying to protect or whatever. It's definitely interesting for a tower defense. Like, I've never played another tower defense that's like quite like this one. Like, of course, all tower defenses are pretty much alike in their like strategy and stuff, but this one, like, the gameplay is just very different, and it's actually very difficult for me, but that's why I like it, because usually tower defense games are just like super easy and you're just like it's very casual, laid back, and you're just like kind of taking your time doing stuff. But this, you have to run around and you have to do things, and if you don't do things, you are going to die and lose. So that's one thing I just really like about this. It doesn't hold your hand. It's very, very difficult, almost like from the very start. That's pretty much the main reason why I like it. But if you like tower defense games, you got to give this one a try, because it's just so different from all the rest. So that's my staff pick.
Look what we got in Silver Tempest, the newest set. We bought one pack for the store to sell cards, and then Kyle picked up a pack for himself. Kyle's in the bathroom. Kyle. Are you gonna open them?
I was giving them to my son
Okay.
because he traded in a bunch of stuff. And figured I'd get him more Pokemon cards just because.
Okay, well, if you pull anything cool, gotta let us know tomorrow.
I don't know if I was gonna wait to give it to him for Christmas.
Oh. Does he watch these videos?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, well, whenever you end up opening them, if there's anything cool, let us know.
It might be sooner than that. I might get him something else for Christmas, but I'll let you know. See if I can pull another full Lugia alternate art card.
Heck yeah.
My son did pull the Rayquaza VMAX out of here, which is like the 5th most expensive card in the set, which is like $40 or something like that.
Nice.
Because my wife just randomly bought him a couple packs, and he just, opened
He's
it.
lucky.
Yeah. So, hopefully he gets a good look out of this one. We'll see.
We had one little guy left in that Gashapon machine, so he's just gonna chill out with the rest of the gang here, which are the same price as Gashapon tokens, but you get to choose which Pokemon you want, which some people prefer.
Let's take a look at some trades, guys, and before we jump in, I just want to mention a couple things. We're going to be changing up some stuff in the videos a little bit, particularly when it comes to trade-ins. We've already kind of been changing things a little bit, but now we're just kind of doing the same thing over and over. So you might notice just a couple differences throughout the videos. Not every video is going to be different. We're just going to be trying to do various different ways of showing trades versus sticking to one thing. So here we go. We got some Wii games here. Some pretty good titles, Pokepark and Smash, and then a sealed Sonic. We have a couple PS4 games here. Some PS1. No manual on that guy, and this one is pretty badly water damaged, unfortunately. One Super Nintendo game, Donkey Kong Country 3. This game is really, really awesome. I actually just played through and beat Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 only a couple months ago now. And Donkey Kong Country 2 is my favorite Super Nintendo game. And I had never played 1 or 3 all the way through. And so I played them all in order. And I've got to say, I think 3 is better than 1. Fight me in the comments. A couple Xbox games, Fatal Frame, we don't get very often. A couple there. And then we have some 360 games here. Nothing too special in the stack here, but this game we have never had before and I've never seen it. So I wanted to point that one out. And then we have some NES games, and these are all in really nice condition, except for one of them, which is Lolo. It's got that sticker on it. But other than that, these are all really, really nice, and Uninvited is pretty uncommon. We do not get that game very often. We have 3 Nintendo Switch games. 2 Wii U games here. We have some N64 games, nothing special. Battlefront 2 for PSP. And we have some really good DS and 3DS games here without cases. The 2 Zelda ones are unfortunately in poor condition, but they work perfectly fine, of course. Then we have some DS and 3DS with their cases. Some of these were traded in loose and we had cases for them. Some of them were just traded in complete. And then we have the AI Somnium Files Collector's Edition for PS4. It's marked as poor condition because it does have this big rip right here, but it is still sealed, as you can tell. And then we also have a factory sealed N64 game, Xena Warrior Princess, Talisman of Fate. This is a game that we've actually had sealed many times before because we used to be able to buy these from our distributor. Unfortunately, that is no longer possible, but we got one traded in. Couple expensive games here, probably the best stuff from today. Smash Melee and Xenosaga Episode 3. Unfortunately, it does not have a manual, but it has both discs and the case in nice condition. And then we also got a PS1 screen. This is a screen for the PS1 Model 2, I guess. This is not the official Sony branded screen. It's an aftermarket one, but it does work perfectly good. And so, those are the trades. And one last thing. We are going to, like I mentioned before I started filming the trades here, we're going to stop doing certain things or changing things up. And one of those things is that we're going to stop showing you guys the same filler titles that are in every single video. And so I'm going to go through the stack real quick just to show you what I took out to not film. Just 360 games down here and Watch Dogs, and then just some kind of like generic DVDs. Nothing super special. So in the future, we're going to show you stuff like this. We'll do other little clips of showing you stuff in different ways, but we're going to stop showing the same games you've seen in the last 50 videos. So we'll show you all the good stuff. We'll show you all the glass case games and all the interesting stuff, but all of the filler that you see every single time, we're going to stop filming it. You'll still see them in pictures and stuff like that, but in the clips, we just got to cut it down a little bit. Adam's building a fort, guys. When do we get a tour of the inside?
Well, the bosses said that I had to stop taking 3-hour breaks inside the bubble wrap box, so I have to break it down.
So you're turning it into a fort.
No, it has to go in the back alleyway. But in the alleyway is going to be the sickest fort you've ever seen.
All right, we'll get a tour in 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye, Abby.
Bye!
Bye, Abby.
Bye!
Wait, where's Abby? I just see a bear.
Forgot to show you guys last week, but we got these Monster Hunter Rise Gashapons in here. We probably should put these out closer to when that DLC came out, but still super cool to have. Also, during the expo, we put out some new Gashapons when we ran out. We put in this one, which is just Pikachu's. And I think we also put this out during the expo. Was this one, and we just ran out of this, and I replaced it with some Demon Slayer ones. Super cool. The rest are still full, and we have tons in the back still. So once these are out of stock, we'll go ahead and put those ones in there.
This is how we get new customers.
How do you spell Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. This person bought a Yu-Gi-Oh card binder from our eBay, and now they get a business card and they get this. And Adam's gonna put that we have Yu-Gi-Oh cards because we do have some packs and stuff left.
If they place an order with us, we'll do nothing, but it'll be cool.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Question of the day.
Oh God.
What is a game, or it doesn't have to be a game, but what is something, well, you know, most questions are collection or video game related, but
Yeah.
it could be anything. What is something that you sold in the past that now you highly regret?
So, I haven't really sold much from my collection. Usually I only do doubles, but there was a double that I sold that I just highly regret now. I had 2 complete in-box Pokemon Reds for the original Game Boy, in-box, both 2. And I sold the, like, worst condition one, like, right before, like, they started going crazy. And, like, I just regret it. Like, I don't even care to, like, resell it again. Like, I just want it back. I just want to have 2 again.
About 4 years ago, I've mentioned I've sold my collection a few times. One of the times was 4 years ago, and I had all of the Pokemon games from like the DS and 3DS and sealed copies of like the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Steelbook. I had 2 of those, and I was buying 2 of like every Pokemon game. I had 2 of the Pokemon 20th or 25th anniversary new 3DSs, both of those sealed. 2 each of the Sun and Moon Steelbook, 2 each of the Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Steelbook, all of like white 2, you know, black, and all the DS games. Cooper's gonna put up a picture of what I sold them for back in July of 2018. And Kelsey Lewin from Pink Gorilla actually bought all of them, and you will see the prices. And it's not a lot. Obviously I didn't know COVID would, you know, cause prices to skyrocket all of the Pokemon games prices, but I lost out on a lot of money.
Alright, so I don't really sell anything nowadays that I regret. My regrets are going to come from my childhood. And it would be my, what was it even called? It was the original 3DS, which I saved up a lot of money for. I was 11 years old when it came out. But it had the ambassador program on it, which gave you free GBA games, which you cannot get from the eShop. They never like made those public. I think they might have made it public for one of them. I think Link's Awakening was available publicly for a little bit, but there was like a dozen of them, and those never released to the public. And it was super cool, but I no longer have that, and I regret that for sure.
So as most of you guys probably know, I sold my entire collection in 2014 and started over. I've always regretted it, although if I had not done that, I probably wouldn't have the store. I wouldn't know Abbey, and obviously I love how everything turned out, but there was just certain stuff in my collection that I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get back, because I had some really, really awesome stuff.
Lost Kingdom for the GameCube. Because a long time ago, my dad had this whole thing where he was like, oh, we can bring in games to GameStop and get credit back for new games. And, you know, so he was like, okay, Ariel, okay, Anna, my sister, get some games that you're not playing anymore. And I was like, well, I haven't beaten Lost Kingdom, but I don't know when I'm ever going to beat it. And I'll probably get it again. And I turned it in, and now it's like $100. Yay. And I still have never beaten it. But, you know, I mean, it's not impossible.
I think he's all done. Oh, hey!
We got this, we got a phone holder here.
Oh, nice.
Hold my phone up. And I got this bottle cap here. And, yeah,